Have you ever wondered what it would be like to land on a new planet, completely covered in beautiful landscapes and interesting creatures? Then have you thought about converting said planet into a smog-filled industrial wasteland? No? Well, allow me to try to change your mind. This is Satisfactory. Let's talk about this. The gameplay featured here is brought to you by PureVPN. Keep your information online safe and secure with military-grade encryption and blazing speeds. PureVPN's already been rated one of the best VPN services of 2019. Use the link in the description. You can get your service for as low as $2.88 a month. That is 74% off what it regularly costs. But now, on to the video. Hey everybody, what is going on? Brandon here, and this game is Satisfactory. It's currently available in early access on the Epic Game Store. It's being made by Coffee Stain Studios, the same people that made the Goat Simulator games, and this game is an unexpected surprise to say the least. Now, when I initially heard of this game, it kind of came out of nowhere. There was just a couple guys that I knew that I talked to, other creators that were playing it, and they were really enjoying it. So I decided to check it out, and on first glance, I really wasn't that enthused about it, because games like this really don't do anything for me. Nathan, out of the two of us, he's the one that really likes like the industrial mods in Minecraft, and that's what this reminded me of. It reminded me of basically just a very extensive Minecraft industrial mod. Now, clearly, it's not all voxel-based imaging. It looks really good, it looks really clean, but for the most part it just seemed like an industrial mod, and I wasn't that excited about it. But after sitting down and playing it, I'm actually hooked on it. I don't want to stop playing it. The only reason I only have so much time in it now is because I've got other games I've got to play and review, I've got games I got to test for, I've got videos I got to make, I got a full-time job I got to do, and I still have kids. So finding enough time to get a video done for this game has been kind of a challenge, and I really wanted to do it because I really wanted to showcase what this game does really well, so other people may be interested in playing it. Now, one of the most interesting things about this game, at least for me, is that there really is no in-game goal, at least as far as I can tell. The goal is just build your factory as big as you want to make it as self-sustaining as you can, and that's pretty much it. You have certain milestones in your hub that tell you, okay, if you want to be able to learn these new blueprints or learn new blueprints, you've got to achieve these milestones. And a lot of times it's collecting so much of a certain material or collecting so much of a certain item, like crafting so much, and it basically just allows you to become fully self-sustaining. And the milestones aren't set so far apart to where they're a huge difficult challenge where you're going to be on one for a long period of time and get bored and end up turning it off and never coming back, which is a huge plus for me. Because I don't know about you guys, but my attention span is pretty short, and I don't have a lot of time to sit here and grind for hours just to see if I'm going to start to get interested in the game. And what Satisfactory does, it's perfect the way they do it. I would honestly say the spacing out of the milestones and your objectives that you got to make, they are perfectly spaced out to where it gives you something to do. It gives you to where every time you're going up a milestone, you're improving your factory. I mean, I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could max out all your levels and go up through the tiers and get all your milestones without actually having to really upgrade much of anything, but being able to get it done faster, basically it forces your hand to make your factory bigger and more efficient. And normally I wouldn't get into industrial games like this, but for whatever reason I am just hooked. When I start playing, I can't stop. I constantly want to upgrade something. I constantly want to add on to my factory or do something new or different or interesting. And it plays a lot like No Man's Sky and Subnautica, and I think that's one reason I really enjoy it. No Man's Sky I liked, but I didn't really, it wasn't a game that I could sit and play a lot of. Subnautica, on the other hand, much like this, where it gives you your objectives and it doesn't set them so far apart to where you're going to get bored or tired of it before you complete an objective. This takes a lot of keys, I'm guessing, from Subnautica in that aspect, is that you always have something to do. You're never just going to sit there and be bored and be grinding or sitting and waiting on materials to get done. You're always going to have something you can do, whether it's exploring, whether it's running around. I mean, early in the game, you're going to spend most of your time just collecting grass and wood, or leaves and wood, so you can make biofuel. That's going to be the biggest time-consuming thing in this game. I've probably spent most of my time doing it, and you don't even realize that you spend your time doing it because you're running around collecting fuel while you're waiting on your machines to make stuff so you can move up your next milestone. and you're always busy, you're always running, you're always moving. And like I said, on pen and paper, this game wouldn't have been that enjoyable to me, or at least I wouldn't have thought it would have been, unless other people had told me, hey, check this out. And you know, other people said try it. I've tried it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And it reminds me a lot of those mobile games, the ones where you sit and you start to play on your phone, and before you know it, 4 hours has passed, and you've been so sucked into this routine and getting things done and upgrading this and doing this. Oh, but you need more of this material, so you go to do that. Oh, by the time you get back, you can do this now. It reminds me a lot of that, without all the microtransactions and the crappiness that comes along with mobile gaming. And I think a lot of people that are into games like Ark or No Man's Sky or Subnautica, or even My Time at Portia, Farm Together, Stardew Valley, games like that are going to love this game, because it gives you a routine and gives you something to do, and it's not overly complicated. You're not going to burn yourself out. You're also not going to get really stressed out over stuff. I mean, this is a great time killer, and it's an enjoyable time killer. You can have a lot of fun. There is a multiplayer mode on here where you can actually invite your friends over to your world, or you can go to theirs and you can build a factory together. I mean, there's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do here without being overly stressed. And it's nice. It's a nice escape from all the other competitive games. I mean, all you see now is a lot of competitive shooters mostly, and this gets you away from that. It gets you out of the whole being stressed and being mega competitive, and gets you back to just kind of relaxing. And to me, that's what this game is best at. It is a game to escape your other games. If you're tired of playing the same old thing, you're getting bored, and you want something to kind of relax and play and enjoy, this is definitely the game for that. As for optimization, the game is pretty well optimized. I mean, it's got some issues here and there. I generally get between 60 and 45 frames per second on the highest settings. That's using a GTX 1060 in my mid-range PC, so it's not really that bad. I've played a lot worse games. It definitely could use some polishing. It does hitch every once in a while, but it's really not that bad. Besides the texture popping and the occasional hitching, nothing I would really worry about, nothing that takes you out of the game. The only real bug that I've noticed, at least effective bug that really bothers me, is occasionally if you go like right up to a tree, like if you're trying to get something beside the tree, like leaves or something, you can get stuck in the tree, and then you have to actually go to pull up the menu and click respawn and respawn at your hub. Luckily, you can go back and collect all your stuff. It doesn't really hurt you. But if you're far away from your hub, it could be a pain. So it is definitely something that's probably the biggest issue I've got as far as bug-wise in the game. And optimization, like I said, it runs fairly well on a mid-range PC, so I don't think anything too bad. I don't think too many people have trouble playing it. But yeah, so that's my early impressions video for Satisfactory. I know it wasn't a full-blown review. I really want to get more time in on this game before I do a full review on it. I'll probably actually wait until it comes out of early access and then do a full review. That way I've got probably about another year at least to fully play through this game and cover every aspect of it. Same thing with Atlas. The reason I haven't done another Atlas video is because they've been doing character wipes, and I really want to get into later game stuff, and I can't really do that if they keep wiping my character because I can't play these games full time. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Are you interested in Satisfactory? Are these kind of games not really your cup of tea? Have you already played it? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, please do me a favor and hit that red subscribe button. If you want to know anytime Nathan or I upload videos, do us a favor and ring that bell icon, because YouTube is not sending notifications out anymore. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.